He earned an opportunity to write another chapter with a rivalry with Canelo. Can he continue that? All of that will be decided here.
Triple G opened up with the jab.
2 middleweight titles on the line.
Boxing today. There it is again. Right away. Which he actually has the most.
The past, Chris, that he has had difficulty defending against the jab.
Beautiful shot. Someone who can do damage with his jab. His jab is as strong as most people's right hands.
That's a bad proposition against the most accurate jabber. You see the length of Murata. Murata lets go of that right hand, offers it once again. It's a good right hand that connected from Murata.
And a left hook to the body. That landed on Triple G. Murata not really known for the left.
When he threw that left hook to the body, he's able to do it from a decent...
In front of the biggest challenge of his career. And especially to the body. Triple G looks strong, man.
Range right hand from Murata, tries it again, but gets stuffed by a jab. Might offer up flashier shots, but those stiff jab. And Triple G can do...
Enjoy Triple G's style, the big drama show.
More damage.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And part of the reason why everyone hit early in fights, it was always a back and forth. But like you said, he's not just completely washing guys out. He always got touch or damage.
Thing to keep an eye out for. Triple G was stresses.
Well, it's been a long night of fights. There's been a lot of fights fought in that ring tonight.
Maybe a little bit of moisture in the ring, something to keep an eye on as the
solid. Some of those earlier undercard bouts. To the body, we've seen the uppercut, has not finished with the body down just yet. Once he starts landing that jab, he starts throwing that long right up.
Opening round for Triple G, kind of the classic here in the opening frame. Back live in Saitama, it was a good opening round for Triple G. Starts to open up a little bit, back on the jab, but you saw the upper thanks to that vaunted jab, and now Triple rounds. There were the beginnings of a cut on the brick cut and the left hook to the body. And Chris, in looking...
Carry a lot of power, devastating. Oh, low blow there. He marks, he cuts guys up, he swells them, he breaks noses. There's that combination I was talking about.
To anything that Murata throws. Murata goes down.
Left hook to the body.
Murata historically will offer that right down the middle, straightens that shot out. One thing we've seen from Murata pipe, but right now, we're seeing him straighten that out a lot more often.
Yeah, better off. I'm surprised, though, that Triple G is moving to his left. He's moving into the power hand of Murata. Murata very much...
Right hand kind of coming across or around the guard more often than he'll...
Quite a bit so far. Interesting. Tactical puncher. His best punch by far. And Triple G has been moving.
Some good work here in the second round from the Fight of the Year candidate, and as we talked about before, that's probably Triple G.
He's in there. He's throwing those shots. He's not
of bringing to the table.
Yeah, and especially the way Murata's fighting this fight.
This is also what we
or the legend of Triple G.
Knowing that he can come out on top in those exchanges than he was before, but still willing to stand in there and trade spots.
Yeah, we see a mark on the forehead of Triple G on the strength of one. A little tactic that I don't know if the people at home have noticed is that Murata went in it quite well. Then he switches it and throws it over the... Here we see Murata coming forward using his double jab, mixing eyes to see that as part of the game plan. Murata.
As round 3 begins, you heard wanted to not change for Triple G, to bring to the table. Banks, the trainer of Gennady Golovkin, telling him to change the rhythm. 20 seconds of round 3.
Yeah, I saw
a little bit of rhythm to his game, but Triple G is just bringing the fight arena.
I really like what Murata's doing. He's from Murata early in the round.
We've seen Triple G hurt to the body in...
I'm going to give as good as I'm going to get.
Triple G is vulnerable anywhere. It could be downstairs, but there's a good counter.
We've never really seen him hurt to the head much, if at all.
We've also never seen him fight at 40 years of age, and in that fight against Sergey Derevyanchenko, how I'm going to feel at 40 years of age.
Especially with a big...
He's going to feel like. I know I felt good in training, but when I step in the ring.
Like Murata. Good body.
Right hand from Golovkin comes around the guard of Murata. Shots back and forth here on the inside.
It's going to become a very interesting fight. Can continue to take the punches the way he has. This is Triple G's having a really hard time right now. Ooh,
another
good body shot there
from Murata, and a deep breath. Concern if you were a supporter of Triple G that Murata.
Now. Punch. And he's having great success.
That are giving him even more success than he would have otherwise. And Murata lands the final shots of.
Here we see Murata going down to the body on body shots. And I think it's kept him in this fight.
And Golovkin wastes no time with that left hook to the body, and then that.
Very well.
Round 4.
And not hit guys on top of the head because of the chance to hurt your hands.
Patented left hook over the top, turning the thumb. Both men willing.
But Triple G has such powerful hands and such strong.
He has always had a tremendous chin. Murata on the inside, betting on their punch resistance. That's what he attributes his punch resistance to. And that he visited a doctor once who told him that his skull is.
40-year-old Gennady. Through the shots thus far.
The hands of Triple G seem to be dropping a little.
I do not like what I'm seeing from the body language of Triple G. He looks very uncomfortable. He's very focused on not getting touch of the body, which is going to allow a lot of openings upstairs.
Combination, almost trying to safeguard against those body.
Out and stick to the game plan. Put his nose on the line. What Murata's bringing to the table, his game plan, his it's been like that since round number 1. It's not.
Murata now backing Triple G up. Again,
if they are going to be aggressive. But Murata is just walking through the shots and has been a good at fighting backwards. And he's generally.
Triple G is landing some hot stuff here as well.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I said.
And we're talking a lot about Murata's success because to a degree it's surprising.
Triple G has been landing. I've been surprised at his punch resistance, his ability to take the shot.
Murata just missing on that one.
That overhand right, which Murata was able to.
Gennady Golovkin just turned 40. Certainly not giving it right back to Triple G. To this Golovkin coming off a 478-day layoff.
Ryota's not giving Triple G a chance
in the fight.
Yeah, Murata's not giving.
Murata working free.
Body. He's bringing it. You can see, but Triple G is so concerned about the body shots. He's really picking his
right hand and goes back downstairs.
He's almost offering his head up to the right hand. But again.
And Murata trying to land that right. Good left hook from Golovkin. A slight step back from Murata that he'll get a warning for. But right back upstairs with that same shot.
From Triple G. Murata taking them well. Oof, couple good left hooks there. Needs more time to rest, and this is where Murata can really capitalize. He always had a great, almost like sixth sense about his defense.
When sometimes this is what you see from fighters.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, the reactions aren't the same anymore, so you're there to get hit.
Gets tagged with an uppercut from Murata, then flurries. Deep breath from Golovkin.
Ooh, good right hand over the top. Takes high and then goes down low, and then he brings it back up top.
The replays.
Here we see one of the consistent weapons of the night for Ryota Murata. Murata on the top of his head. Here we see a beautiful right uppercut through again. And here you see Triple G being Triple G. Right uppercut up the middle.
If you're a fan of Triple G, you might be a little bit concerned about what you're seeing.
Not by much. Oh, beautiful hard. Really be, you know, 3-2 for
Triple G.
Yeah, from Triple G.
Bread and butter. Allow him to remain at range where he can, at the very least, by Murata and his pressure and his pace.
I mean, there should be a natural break in the action. Oh, man, good work from Triple G here in the middle of the ring.
Best shot of the fight from Golovkin. Right hand, that knocked the mouthpiece out of Murata. Murata has not responded. Comes over from Triple G.
Well,
comes up the middle.
good head movement there from Triple G on the inside. Murata pinned, and Murata came back, and he's actually been defensively.
Good counter shot there from Triple G.
I could see Jonathan Banks' tutelage in that movement.
Get a little confidence boost going back to the stool.
Right down the middle, sets up the overhand right. I believe this is the one.
Murata, no such effects so far. Get used to that physicality that Triple G camp, sparring with Mexican journeyman, just has so many more offensive ideas.
Last couple rounds, Triple G has made an adjustment. He's moving much more. There.
Yeah, there were a trio of them in that sequence there from Triple G, and he comes up, gets you to shell up, and then brings it up the middle.
You know, and he builds and he builds and he builds and he breaks you down. You're seeing him now as he finds in control of the real estate, seems to be in control of the fight.
Big left hook in round from Triple G, who is starting.
But he's consistently doing that. He'd have to see it, acknowledge it, time it.
To break down Ryota Murata.
To the nose there of Murata. To the left hook over.
Ryota Murata, it may be like in the ring with Triple G because
middle of the ring was fighting tooth and nail, but yeah, right around 5. His mouth. Ever since then, it's been all Triple G.
Decision to give himself a little more space, use a little more rhythm, and his ability to land shots like that. Part of it is Golovkin.
With the way he was before, and Triple G is really putting
down and not being able to pressure him the way he was in the first 5 rounds. G just loading up. Right hand.
On the ropes is definitely not where Murata wants to be.
From Murata. A cascade of momentum that Triple G has been building. Can he find a little rally here? And
effect on Murata.
Triple G look for the home
guard, which he did. And there, that's, I believe, been the... Here we see Triple G looking for those shots. Dips low. We don't know if he's going to come with the... You can see it even on the ribs, the shoulders, the arm.
Hurt. Murata is back on the ropes.
Of Murata. Oh,
big right hand from Golovkin. Holding on right now.
Murata very hurt.
Looking for the knockout.
Oh, those uppercuts.
To get Murata out of there.
Yeah, this is the most effective that we've seen.
From Golovkin, I think he senses that the end could be near. This.
Missing the wincing, acknowledging. Oh, big.
Murata, he felt that one. And I thought he almost went 3, taking a close look at this one.
Around trying to breathe. Oh, and back
here comes Big Night. Hard right hand from Golovkin. The icing on the birthday cake.